Hello, hello, hello from the holy city of Sfat, Israel. We're dealing with some really, in a way, scary times. There's been a computer hack or a virus or something which eliminates the use of Windows. Planes have been grounded. I just spoke to a top programmer here in Israel, and effectively, he said a great thing. He says, listen, even if your computer crashes, that was God. He says we're in a very serious war between good and evil this year because Mashiach is coming now. And it says that before Mashiach comes, there'll be a revelation of good and evil. And, we just had a drone attack in Tel Aviv, which again makes it very scary if they were able to penetrate the air defenses. Now, the option we all are faced with in life, and this is really the truth, is we hopefully begin life in a place of safety. And then we become illusional. And like we find many people, they're just addicted to this perception of safety, and they're very comfortable and they don't want to get out of their comfort zones. And that's one in Hebrew we call it chesed. That's one dimension. And then there's another dimension, which is that we actually become anxious. We feel in danger and unsafe. And so then what we do is we kind of become aggressive, and we see the world as in game theory, the whole world is against me and I just have to kind of do whatever I can. There's actually an Arab line, which is me against my father and I against my cousin and I against the rest of the world. So it's this tension which most of the world might feel because, I have a saying, how long would it take to make an average person a boxer? Well, if you put him into a boxing ring, about a minute, because he's going to as one guy, he was the head of a gang in prison. He said, I didn't grow up like he was eat or be eaten. So fortunately, we have a defense mechanism, which is fight or flight. And so that itself, of course, is not a great way to live because it's fighting. And we want to be, the nature of all humans to get along and have peace and unity. And so the only option in life then is love. But there are two ways that we can love. You see, the person in security, the child, they have a lot of love, but they have, in a way, a selfish love. They have a love which feeds me because I feel good that I love. Then there's another kind of love, and that is to connect deeply to the fact that we are all chosen by God, and we are here to love. So it's not, it makes me feel good to love, but rather it is my duty to love. And the world will only be a good place if we love. They say that Einstein wrote a letter to be revealed, and his daughter revealed 20 years after his passing. Effectively, he says the only way we're going to solve this world's problems is through love. And that's each and every one of us. It begins with me. It begins with you. Because love is in the heart of every person. Now imagine a world in which we all literally loved each other unconditionally. But we don't love because it feels good for me. We love because it's the solution to all the world's problems. It's my duty. It is my obligation to humanity, to God, and to myself because I want a beautiful world. So let us all choose to forgive and forget. Let's not hold any grudges because grudges are the things, the toxic poison, because your heart basically is like a car. It's either going forward or it's going reverse. There are only two directions it can go. And if you're not going forward, you're basically either parked or you're going in reverse. If you're not making the world a better place, you're either not having an impact or you're actually having a negative impact. So if each and every one of us, if you right now in this very precarious time decide that's it, my job, like all the great saints, whether it was Abraham or Moses and the great women, we're here just to unconditionally give, to help, to love. Not what others do to me, what I do to others. Let us all make this resolution and we will make the world into the awesome place we want it to be. Thanks so much.